Hi guys, it's Shelly here with Lovecreatelaugh.blogspot.com. I'm here tonight to do a layout share using my October Studio Calico kits. I'm going to say plural because I got lots of kits this month. And as I was going through my haul video last night, I was thinking, I don't think I made a single thing using last month's kit. And it's not because I don't want, I love the stuff, but it's just life has been so hectic and busy, and, it got me thinking a little bit that makes me a little bit sad. Not sad, like, depressed kind of sad, but, like, man, I need to really pay attention to where my time's going, and I really wanted to make this time and, like, creative time and journaling and scrapbooking and whatever things that make my heart happy a priority. And so I decided last night, even though it was really late, to go ahead and do a layout. And this is the layout that I came up with last night. So I just wanted to share it with you guys tonight. This is going to be just a quick video, and then I'm going to head right back upstairs. I was up way too late last night, and then I worked 11 hours today, so I'm pretty tired. But like I said to myself yesterday, I need to really make time for this stuff because it's important to me, and it really brings me joy in my life. So last night, when I was reviewing my Studio Calico haul videos, I noticed that there were certain products that I wasn't as fond of, and I thought, I need to get outside of that. I need to stop visually blocking, like I see certain things and I automatically roadblock it. Like when I saw this paper, I'm like, I have no idea what I would ever do with that paper. So what I did last night in my thought process was to purposely challenge myself, because I really love challenges on YouTube, and I always love how they turn out when I do challenges. So I kind of came up with my own challenge. One, I need to use my kits. I need to use my Studio Calico stuff every month, and I love my haul videos. Like, I love touching the stuff and looking at it and playing with it, and I need to just really start focusing the energy on using it too. So that was number one. And then number two, I wanted to really kind of stop roadblocking certain products, even though it's not necessarily, like when I look at it, I'm not drawn to it, but it's really cute when, if you incorporate it the right way. Some of them can be. So that was number two. And then doing things that I typically don't do, like stamping and splatter, and using things like those little envelopes. Where are they? These little envelopes here. I think they're really cute, but this is not something I would ever use on a layout unless it had a purpose. If it was purposeful, like, I put something in the little envelope as, like, memorabilia, then that's something that I would use. But I've never used something like this just as an embellishment, just as a layering piece or something, and there's no reason not to. Like, I see people do that on their layouts, on their videos on YouTube all the time, and they turn out so cute. So I decided to stop roadblocking that type of thing too. And then, obviously not using up the papers and the products and things that I don't initially find myself, like, drawn to, but just to kind of challenge myself to actually put them to paper or put them with something and tell a story. And, then I'll hopefully stop when I see paper like this. The next time I'm not going to automatically think, I will never use that, because I did use it and I really like how it turned out. So that was my purpose. That was my thought process last night when I was lamenting about my lack of time to do the stuff that I love to do. So this is the layout, how it came out. And it's kind of a lot. It's a lot of product, and it's a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of things that are outside of my norm. And it was so cathartic and so fantastic to do this layout last night that I had to come back tonight and share it. So I'm going to go over the products really quickly and kind of the stuff I did. One, I used this SEI tumble dye in the blue. I splattered down in this corner and this top corner. I used these 3 washi tapes. I find myself going to these 2 pretty frequently. So they're on the top of my washi love list. And then this one is new to the kit, so I used that as well. The washis are all 3 of them are right there. And then 2 of them are down here. And for stamping, I used 4, you heard me right, 4 different stamp sets. No, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I'm right, 4. The first one I used was this little square one. We got a couple months ago, and I used it down here in this corner and up here. I was just kind of, interested in the background and to kind of incorporate some of that red. And then I used this little star one. Our Studio Calico kits come with like a chipboard background behind or backing to the paper, and so I stamped it on directly onto that chipboard with this red Cliff My Heart ink, and then I fussy cut it out. And then I just adhered it with some tiny attachers. I used this adorable Life is Beautiful stamp right there, and that one I triple stamped right there on the blue and the white. I don't know how well you can see it with the lighting, but I saw Mercy Tierra. I cannot think of her name right now to save my life because I'm brain dead at this point in the day, usually at these days, but gosh, why can't I think of her name? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I watched one of her videos recently and she did that with a triple stamp and I just thought it was so cute. So I totally scrap lifted that one. And then I also used this little Enjoy the Ride stamp, and this is a Close to My Heart, It's Your Day constant campaign. It came with 2 different sets like that. And I stamped Enjoy the Ride right directly onto the Polaroid picture right there with some Stays On ink in black. And then I used a couple of my zig pens to doodle around things. And I'll go through the papers. The background paper, wow, that is one that I forgot to grab the name of. And I cut it off and I didn't keep it. So I'm not sure what the name of that paper is. And then I used, of course, this one from Everyday Eclectic, Echo Park. It's called Cameras. And I did incorporate the Teresa Collins one that I really love, but I used the opposite side of what they had originally planned for the kit. So I used this side. And I used this American Crafts Amy Tan Ready Set Go on the clock paper. And then I used a basic blue cardstock from Stampin' Up. It's an old, I don't even know what the color is because I've had it for many, many years. So I use that blue because it's kind of like I don't know, but some of that blue is in a lot of those little pictures on that Echo Park Everyday Eclectic paper. And I did incorporate 2 of these little envelopes, and they are just layering pieces. The green one right here, and then the red one right here with a little flap underneath. I used one Jelly Bean Soup label, that one, and it's the little one with the little green star on it right there. I used the banner strip right there from the Indie Chic My Mind's Eye Ginger Relax stickers. I tore a little piece of this glassine bag and put it right here because I stamped something on there that I didn't like. Basically, I used it as a layering piece just to cover up something, mostly. I used these yellow tickets up here are from the Farmhouse Miscellany. You see them in there? I used, which one did I use? From this one I used this little blue one up here, which is right here. It says, seems like just yesterday. From the random collection, I used this yellow one back behind here as a layering, behind the little envelopes. I used part of this one from the random collection border stickers, which is right here, little X's and O's. I used half of this Ready, Set, Go tab up here. I did use these, mounted my alphas. Oh wait, I also used these one of these. No, I used two. I used the ampersand here, and then I used, two of the clouds up there. Let me think. Oh, and then these little epoxy dealies. I don't have the right one out, but I used one of the packages that I got in my kit. It was one of my Mind's Eye ones. It wasn't the exclusive one, Studio Calico. It was one of the other ones. And then I used a button from a previous kit and two of these little doily thingies. I don't know what they're called. They're coming in every kit now, so I have lots of them. So I kind of stick them on everything. And what else for embellishments? Anything else? I think that's it. I used a border punch to punch out some of that blue cardstock up there. I think that's everything. So then I'll get on to the letters. I did use these. These are American Crafts, Amy Tangerine. I think letter stickers that I use for the words Roundup. Here is one of the products that I really was not in love with when I first saw it. These letter stickers. And I used them as part of my subtitle. Oh, here's the ones I used. And then I used these stickers from American Crafts, the ones that look like burlap. And I used these basic gray letters. And I used these little letters from the For the Record 2 Echo Park. Okay, I think that's all the products that I used. And now I just kind of want to go over the layout a little bit because I really, really love how it turned out and the stamping and everything. The other challenge that I did, I'm sure you guys, well, if you've watched my videos before, you know that I have a lot of pictures, and a lot of them are older pictures and my parents' pictures and stuff like that. And, I tend to box myself into only scrapbooking certain pictures, especially more recent ones, and then the ones from those older pictures that are like very specific ones that I pick holidays, different things like that. So part of my challenge to myself last night was just to not overthink the actual picture. Like I just want to grab something and put it to paper, and that's what I did. So I just got into my huge stack of stuff and just kind of grabbed one of the pictures right off the top, and then just kind of made it kind of work with this line and this kit, and I think it turned out really cute with the burlap and them riding little ponies and stuff like that. Like to me, that's, and then the little tickets, because we were at a River City Roundup. It's like kind of like a little fair, but it's at the end of the summer. So that's what the picture is. I'll show you that a little closer too. So here's the stickers, and then at the border I just cut part of that blue cardstock just to kind of move it around the page a little bit. I cut a little border out of that and just kind of anchored my title with that. Anybody else have a hard time getting their letters on straight? It's always on my videos that I notice that everything is kind of wonky when I'm looking at it. I don't really even notice it. So then these are the little stickers, and I did outline a lot of them with my little pens, and there's the little epoxy things. Move up a little closer. And there's where I did the splatter. And I just created a couple banners down here, mostly because one of the splatters that I did down here smudged, and I didn't like it. So I just kind of covered it up with some banners, and to also get that blue down here a little bit. And here's the top of the really busy side of my layout. Lots and lots of layering. And there's that cute little Polaroid of my babies, back when they were babies. Jake was home this past weekend. He'll be 22 in December, and he's just the sweetest boy in the whole world. And he's just the coolest kid, like, ever. And he's just a really, really neat person. There's those little envelopes that I layered back there, and I really like that. So that's pretty much the whole layout, guys. And it was really cathartic, like I said, to do that. And I do appreciate you guys watching. And I appreciate being able to watch all your videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.